Mohbad, they say that whoever that is going to chop with devil better have a spoon with very long handle. It's better you don't even sit at that table at all. This is a message to everyone in the music industry. If you all finish killing yourselves, who would remain? You know, something is even annoying me. The fact that he was crying out for help all over Twitter, all over Instagram. A lot of videos were out there of how he was being molested and maltreated. Fine, police didn't do anything because the so-called Naramali had them in their pockets. It seems so. But what about the veterans in the music industry? Did this boy go and meet the likes of Don Jazzy, the likes of Davido? Because now they are putting the mark on their head and saying that, oh, the young legend is gone. What did you guys do? Did you call a truce? Did you try to mediate? Did you try to settle this matter? Because for me, I think all of these guys are guilty of this behavior. But everybody has different level of craze. And this message is for every young person out there that is looking up to one artist or the other. When you get into their midst, you always know whether your spirit man adjusts to the environment or your spirit man is troubled. Because Nigeria failed you. Ileri Oluwa, Oladimeji, the Nigerian police failed you. You came into the world so talented. With your unique style and contribution to Afrobeat and street genres. You signed up with Malian Record, hoping to become a big star. I'm sure you looked up to Naira Marley. Quite sad to see all of the videos showing up online about how you were assaulted, abused, demoralized, and how you cried for help. Mohbad, how you went to the police station, how you wrote a petition against Naira Marley and Sam Larry, and at the end of the day, you didn't get justice. Nigeria failed you. And this is the story of many young people. In 2020, it was the cry for help against SARS, this same police. Today, it's not even SARS that is being held accountable for the death of Mohbad. It is this policeman sitting behind the counter at Ikoyi police station who received the petition from Mohbad but failed to do anything. But rather, as it is done in Nigeria, a big man, they move hand of police. So from the look of things, Mohbad, being a small fry, reported the big fry, Naira Marley, and the police contacted Naira Marley and possibly told them what Mohbad has brought against them to the police station. And what did they do? Naira Marley and Sam Larry in turn wrote a petition against Mohbad for defamation of character. And then the police summoned Mohbad to come and answer the petition. Who does that? There is a lot to unpack in this situation. A lot has been said, and it's really sad. I was watching Iyabo Ojo's live when she was talking about how we need to protect our children. It's heart-wrenching, it's disheartening, it's gobsmacking, it's disgusting. Why did we have to wait for him to die before we did something? But then the Nigerian police that was supposed to do something did nothing. Mohbad, we are sorry. But you are light, as you're fondly called Imole. This is a message to everyone in the music industry. If you all finish killing yourselves, who would remain? You are the light shining in darkness, and the darkness can no longer comprehend you. Mohbad, the world will get justice for you, and everyone that contributed to your demise will not go unpunished. And this message is for every young person out there that is looking up to one artist or the other. When you get into their midst, you always know whether your spirit man adjusts to the environment or your spirit man is troubled. Because from looking at the kind of person Naira Marley is, you know that he smokes weed, he does all of those negative vices. And he's going to be your boss. There is a lifestyle in that record label. But because you want to blow and because you feel he believes in you, you sign up with him and you feel you can get out in 2 years. But look at what happened to Imole. Look at what happened to Mohbad. He couldn't get out. Patience is a virtue. Sometimes you need to take the long road so that you can stay alive. Imagine if record labels killed the likes of King Sunny Ade, the likes of Ebenezer Obey, Mike Okri, the likes of Fela. Imagine if those legends were killed in their prime. Imagine if the types of Michael Jackson were killed in their prime. I mean, somebody wants to leave your record label and then it becomes a problem. And you hold on to all their royalties and their intellectual property. Who does that? We need to do better as parents, because from everything that I see online, there's a whole lot to unpack between his father and his mother. Abanja big Tenika Kuko. I honestly do not understand. There's a lot of gray areas surrounding his family. There's so much. Mohbad, your glory has, 10x from what it was when you were alive. And I hope you're looking down from above and you can see. And I hope this opens a path for liberation for everyone that is currently oppressed in any shape or form. And for everyone that is fighting out there for justice, don't relent, don't stop fighting. Because we need to nip this in the bud. It's really, really, really horrible. There's so much life lesson to learn here, but the main thing is a good name is better than silver or gold. A good name is better than silver or gold. What does it profit a man to gain the whole world and then lose his soul? Don't sell yourself short. Pray before every major or any minor decision you take in your life. Because I'm sure if Mohbad had the guidance of good parents that were prayerful, had the guidance of a spiritual mentor, they should have seen it that he shouldn't go with Naira Marley, but he still went with Naira Marley, and ultimately that association ended him. It's not been proven that Naira had anything to do directly with his death, but no, there's a whole lot of evidence pointing to the fact that it was allowed and it was permitted one way or the other. Wow. Rest in peace, Mohbad. And thank you for all the beautiful songs that you shared with us, your talent. Thank you for sharing your talent. You know? That was the major song that I knew from you. And it was really beautiful. I was reluctant to do this podcast, but I just needed to say something. Because I was viewing some WhatsApp status the other day, and a lady was in tears in a voice note saying that she's scared to have children because what kind of wicked world are we living in where children are not safe? Man, if you think about this too much, you can almost run mad. But what I would say is hold on to your God and get direction from Him. Don't go and sign up with the devil and expect that you'll be fine. And they say that whoever that is going to chop with the devil better have a spoon with a very long handle. It's better you don't even sit at that table at all. You get what I mean? May God give us discernment. May God help us to know when to say no. And always read the fine lines. Always get a lawyer to read agreements. I don't know what these guys did. I don't know if they knew what was going on with Mohbad. Because on the scale of things, I would expect a Davido to have more influence than the Naira Marley, and by extension, a Don Jazzy should have more influence than the Naira Marley, if you get what I mean. What did these guys do to help Mohbad, to save him from this, When he was having trouble, and he said he wanted to leave Malian Records, who was willing to sign him on? Or is there like a cabal thing, like, oh, you don't touch my abandoned meat or something like that, you get? Like, this one is a sacrificial lamb or goat at Malian Records, so no other person should touch him because he had to go and start his own record label, there's just so much. And then, the autopsy, body exhumed, waiting for reports. I just pray to God that everybody is brought to book, because at the end of the day, everybody is going to have to come to the acceptance of a version of the truth. Because I'm not sure if the real truth would ever be uncovered. And if it ever is uncovered, it can never be the version that Mohbad will be able to tell us. we would just have to come to an acceptance of a version of the truth. It might not be 100% because we don't have Mohbad's perspective. We only have his perspective before he died. But then, even if it is 60 or 70% of what actually happened is what is revealed. And let's stop killing our youths. Let's stop killing our talents. For God's sake. For God's sake. How old is Naira Marley? How old is Sam Larry? Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. And to the wife and son that he left behind, may God keep them. May God keep them. Till next time, it's Queenbillion and I'm signing out.